Так. Так. Оп. Опа. Так. Поехали, дамы и господа, продолжать. Продолжать эту муть. Так, по-моему, я ни с кем не поговорил, да, после того, как пришел сюда. Угу. Омега, пора. Ариатлог, тема пора. Шепард, я готова поговорить о своем проекте. Том, который упоминался, чистилище. Приходи в док 42 на Цитадели. Тебя будет ждать батарея с имени Брей. Обязательно. Обязательно, моя любая синяя проститутка.
Commander.
Yeoman fixed the AI core. Clean up on the AI core. Bring a vac unit capable of disposing of foam. Hello, Shepard.
Я двух дурачков взял в команду, которые на Цербер работали раньше. Посмотрим. Так. Секунду, я забыл кое-что. Нет или нет? Привет. Кто-нибудь будет со мной общаться, интересно? Запись звонка Касуми Гота профессору Скотта Олаусену. Касуми, здрасте, профессор. Помните, вы говорили об уникальном сервере связи? Олаусен, вы знаете, где он находится? Лучше посмотрите у своей двери. Но он же запер здание Цербера. Уже нет. Это бесценный вклад в проект. Горн. Спасибо вам, мисс Гота. Да я-то что? Вы блестящий астрофизик, а я так независимый техник-эксперт. Кстати, вы не поверите, сколько кредитов Цербер оставляет лежать без присмотра. Понятно.
It's nice to see Liara again.
А?
I actually missed this place. Somehow I always knew I'd see the Normandy again. Another time, maybe.
Окей. И что-то у них да есть. Что сказать? Да, неплохо.
Hello, Commander.
Здесь чего? Так, как этим двум придуркам. Так, может, что Диана хочет спросить?
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Вон с моего корабля. Продолжай.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Вон с моего корабля. И за борт. В космос чисто. Выбросил. За шкирку. Было бы неплохо.
Need anything, Commander?
Ян Доннелли.
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
Я про Гэби.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Так. Кен Доннелли и Гэби Дэниелс. Блин, думал, у них
Carry
фамилии
on, Adams.
одинаковые.
Aye, aye, sir.
Пора уж одинаковые иметь.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Commander. I'm glad the
Придурки.
Commander didn't forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
А ну смирно, никаких разговоров. Работаем.
Perhaps later, Commander.
Окей. Так. О, ты уже здесь.
Everything is in order. Everything is in order.
Ну, рад слышать.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Так, у меня броня появилась новая. Броня Цербера Аякс у меня есть. Данные. Запас. Да. Вот такое. Так. Кратер. Вот, скорость становления щита или здоровья. Пусть здоровье будет. Урон от оружия. Так, это мне точно не надо. Урон ближнего боя тоже. И урон от оружия тоже нахер не надо. Всё. Так, ну что? Это в Альпийском кресте есть. Давай в Альпийский крест снова. Лёш. Там что-то есть. Где турианцы же были, да? Блин, я что-то не нашел здесь или что? А, вот планетка. Фейрос. Вообще как Ферос. Астероид, искусственно притянутый к Гамме, голубому гиганту класса Б, для создания на нем наземной военной базы в беспланетной системе. Множество солнечных аккумуляторов поглощают энергию звезды и передают ее на рецепторы терминатора, захваченного гравитационный замок астероида. Оттуда она поступает на поверхность десятых генераторов частиц, вырабатывает антипротон для топлива космических кораблей. Жнецы отправили в систему Гем внушительный флот, однако турианцы оказались готовы к нападению и сумели защитить главный источник топлива своей армады. Судя по сигналам тревоги, жнецы остаются в системе и ждут подкреплений. В настоящий момент турианцы все еще контролируют источник топлива, но только потому, что привлекли для его защиты силы, оттянутой защиты половина. Период общения 479,2 земных лет. Радиус 1401 километр. Продолжительность 40 суток 110,2 земных лет. Серьезно? Температура 496, ебать, что это за говно вообще? Отлично. Тутум, туту-ту-ту-тум. Соточка, да? Так, пустоши Миноса.
Signal confirmed.
Тише. Пиетас. Несмотря на то, что Пиетас обладает качествами, допускающими терраформирование, Совет Стелли уже 9 лет медлит с выдачей кому-либо прав на планету. Шутят, что когда Совет все же разрешит колонизировать Пиетас, там уже разовьется собственная жизнь. Поскольку температура уже приемлемая, атмосфера состоит из азота и аргона, Пиетас можно сделать обитаемым при помощи кислородообразующих цианобактерий. В его коре содержится большое количество силикатов и углерода, что позволяет легко производить строительные материалы. Корабли пиратов и контрабандистов часто приземляются на Пиетасе, чтобы укрыться или провести ремонт. Посещение планеты гражданским лицам не рекомендуется. Период обращения 2,4 земных года, радиус 5430 километров. Продолжительность 26,5 земных часов. Температура 21. Это нормальная планета. Жить можно. Nice. Пределы Смар. Вряд ли, конечно, что-то будет. Потому что жнецов нет. Да, как и предполагалось. Бездна Шрайка.
I found something.
Задабан. Задабан – большая плотная планета, названная в честь карающего бога Волусов. Ее кора богата ураном, радиоактивную пыль которого ветры переносят по поверхности. Волосы Сталисфея исследовали планету при помощи зондов и управляемых роботов и узнали, что они на ней не первые гости. Рядом с экватором удалось обнаружить шахты 50-тысячной летней давности. Удивительно, что они были заброшены еще до того, как запасы урана в них были истощены. Это основание 1154 год. Население 22 500 на орбитальных станциях. Столица отсутствует, крупнейшая станция ДЕЛО. Период обращения 0,9 земных года. Радиус 7594 километра, продолжительность суток 70 часов. Температура 94. 94 это жестко. Опа. Улетаем.
Evasion successful. Signal confirmed.
Талисфия может быть обитаемой, если ее обитатели будут способны дышать аммиаком. Открытая Азари планет стала для Совета Цитадели козырем при оформлении договора о колонизации с волосами. Совет должен был финансировать создание колонии в обмен на серьезные торговые преимущества. Пользуясь нетипичным для волосов энтузиазмом, Совет сумел в течение десятка лет получить прибыль, прежде чем колонизационный пузырь лопнул. Сейчас экономический расцвет Талисфия позади, волосы ведут дела очень жестко. Настоящей угрозой для торговли стали пираты, которые считают волосов легкой добычей. Это основание колонии 385 год. Население 3 миллиарда 800 миллионов. Столица Устрадау. Старбит 1.6. Так, передвижение 2 земных года. Радиус 7550 километров. 633,8. Температура 25. Прикольная планетка. Британский обелиск. Отлично.
Reapers eluded.
Хер возьму, да?
Faster than light jump successful.
У меня более удачно. Вот так вот можно успеть. Опа, до свидания.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Так. Колыбель Сигурда изучена. Гамаида изучена. Гнездо Коршуна. Эти артефакты. Ванна.
I found something.
Ванна. Огромная каменная планета Ванна покрыта невероятным количеством сухого льда, поэтому в ее атмосфере есть лишь малое количество газа. Батарианских старателей планета привлекла залежами урана, а когда они истощились, шахтеры двинулись глубже за магнием. Жнецы уничтожили колонию, пробив дыры в защитных оболочках городов и оставив жителей задыхаться. Перед общением 44,4 земных года, радиус 10 925 км, прожить суток 41,4, температура 192. Артефакт из черного рынка.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Опа. Куда?
Faster than light jump successful.
Гнездо Коршуна изучено. Так, спасти курсантов можно. Погнали. Мана с Петра. Академия Гриссома. Устав, основанный в 1176 году Грисомской академией, гласит, что ее задача помочь учащимся продемонстрировать превосходство и страсть к математике и другим точным и гуманитарным наукам. Возраст учеников среди них только люди. Разница от 15 до 25 лет. Несмотря на то, что это не рекламируется широко, учреждение предлагает отдельную программу для учеников с биотическими способностями. Проект «Путь» нацелен на поиск таких учеников и их интеграцию в общее население 8620. Иностранцы 1,1 километр. Полный вес 375 тысяч тонн. Так, у меня есть явик. Брать его, конечно же, не буду. Нигде. Что он DLC-шный. Так, Гарус. Ох, ебать. Такого? Ну а чё, пусть такой будет. Сузи. Такая будет. Так, кого возьмем? А давай возьмем Гаруса и Сузи. Так. И орел не улучшил, конечно. Повышает урон умениями, пусть будет. И урон. Пешку нормальную я так и не нашел. Так, ты у нас Гарус, да? Чем ходить будешь, Гарус? Ходи с Тайфуном. Так, снопа у тебя будет. Пускай вот это говно, я даже не знаю, турианская винтовка. Нормально, ты же турянец. Так, Сузи. Ураган говно, это тоже. Ходи тогда с сюрикеном. Пистолет бери себе. Хищник. Погнали. Авто. Так, нормально. Что ты вкачал, надеюсь, для всех? Ах ты, ублюдок. Ах ты, ублюдок.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Давай, отвлекай их.
Come and get me.
Как же громко. О боже,
Keep the shuttle
Кортес.
in position. We'll be back.
Лицо, которое не хотел бы увидеть после того, как проснулся. Блин, броня топовая у Гаруса, реально монстр. Демон вышел на прогулку. Так. У меня есть Грена. Кстати говоря, я панцелин ни разу не вспомнил, я не хочу опыт терять. Все. Теперь точно все.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic
Что там с Андерсоном?
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... Well, just tell him to stay alive.
Рассказы об учащихся.
We need all the help we can get.
I just wish it was from somewhere else. But you're right. The Alliance needs help. God bless them. Some of our older students volunteered. Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
Орион,
Bring
красивое
him back here and
название.
we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Так. Чё, уже закрылось? Когда не хочешь в школу, блин. Сука, силком. Не несут. Так вот. Логично. Где эти ублюдки? Бам, блядь, полетели на. Я свой, не ссы, пацан.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders in security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Я слышал. Я тебя услышал. Проверка домашнего задания. Противник без щита на 2 часа, противник со щитом на 12 часов. Крупнокалиберные пистолеты у обоих. Как наиболее эффективно их нейтрализовать? Ваш ответ. Ударная волна. Правильный ответ — сингулярность, потом деформация. Комментарий инструктора. Ударная волна не работает против врага со щитом. Барьер не продержится достаточно долго, чтобы сингулярность подмела обоих. Деформация же не в стабильном пиотическом поле сингулярности приведет к взрыву, который нейтрализует врагов. Личный дневник. Достижения в учебе. Ребятишки учатся, а я беспокоюсь. Не думал, что нам хватит времени, чтобы нормально таскать их. В бою они долго не протянут. Опыта-то маловато. Постараюсь их подготовить. Не думал, что чем-то так увлекусь, что мне будет не все равно. Но я никому не дам навредить. Они мои дети. Мои. Мои. Он-то проснулся материнский инстинкт. Какаха там лежит. А можно вообще попасть? Как какаха лежит. Ясно. Кого там убили? Математический гений, не важен. Нужны только биотики, понятно. Гарус, гаси. Гарус, гаси лохов. Твари, гения математического убили. Это, конечно, плохо. Нахера? Что значит, что он не важен? Что это значит, что он не важен? Какаха все-таки это не какаха, а дробаш был. О, Шон.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Иди. Воруем из шкафчиков студентов, нормально. Ну а нахера им?
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Понятно.
Eat this!
Jack!
Shepard.
Ура, Джек! Наваляй этому куску дерьма, давай. Или мне надо будет навалять ему? Походу мне. Ясно. Походу мне, да. У меня откуда там сетель появился?
Shepard, keep it off us.
Students aren't the trained military force. They need support.
стреляйте по этому говну. Сейчас покажу прикол. Получай. Сдохни. Сузи, ты копии делаешь. Да, блин. Важный тест. Студенческий номер 125D Пенгли. Статус захват. Приоритет альфа. Доставить живым любой ценой. Объект с энергетическими способностями высокого класса и навыками лидера. Основной кандидат для одурманивания. Сильная модификация и последующее внедрение в ряды противника. Да? Yes.
Frankly, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
Соберись.
Those troops had you on the ropes, Jack. I just saved your ass.
You want a medal?
No. I'd like you to shut up so we can get moving.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit.
Да.
Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
Безумие.
How in the hell did you end up teaching people?
You say it like you think I'm gonna make them explode or something. Alliance brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
Кортес, вечно ты все
How long have
испортишь.
we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
Окей.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Так, найти ручное управление.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
Так, твои ученики и
How
война.
are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
Сомневаешься?
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
Новая ты.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I
Чего
never
же?
had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
Отряд биотиков.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Круто. Как на Праге.
Isn't that the kind of thing you wanted to destroy on Pragia?
You know damn well it wasn't. Cerberus was torturing kids on Pragia. These guys are older, and they volunteered, and the only ones feeling any pain are the bad guys.
Так, еще раз.
What's so valuable?
Well, it's like a biotic...
Они устают?
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place. Ugh, I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
Пока.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Точнее, да, держись рядом. Точнее, не со мной рядом, а с ними. С тобой-то ничего не случится, а вот с ними... Вполне вероятно. Так. Курсант Прэнгли. Нужна прямо сейчас. Родригес. Значит, что значит? Она работала на меня. Пей сок.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Илюм. Удачи на Илюм, пацанчик. Одинокий молоденький Азари.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
Guys.
Good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Ударьте по ним.
All right, everyone. Hit them with everything you've got.
You ever want to cut loose? See what you can really do? Now's your chance.
Вперед.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can
Включите это
do is
дерьмо.
get you killed. Surrender peacefully
Это
on your
ложь.
behalf.
Даже если они вас не убьют, они вас дурманят.
Switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
Они пиздят.
I've seen firsthand what Cerberus does to people they promised not to harm.
What? You see the scars, Rodriguez? Come on, take a good look. Cerberus did this to me when I was half your age. Ugh. Surrender and you're meat on a slab. We're trying to save your asses.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Let's go, bitches. Так, гренку подобрали. Нормально. О, хорошее место. Надо обходить это говно.
Ready for action?
Помогайте, курсанты. Давай взлетай, блядь. хорош. Просто говнище. Все, собрался турельку ставить. Я, наверное, с этим пистолетом прохожу, реально. Классный пестик. Нафиг крупнокалиберная. Он как автомат, блин. Только точнее, это как этот пистолет. Чё Гарус-то помер? Можем пройти сбоку. Только, блин, это... Гарус надо поднять. Убьем этот кусок дерьма. Я думаю, убьем. Так. Разбор задания. Важные цели. 12 5D Пенгли, 26 Б, 2Б Родригес. Остальных доставить живыми, если это возможно. Пенгли и Родригеса убить, что ли, надо? В этом случае доставить тела для генетических экспериментов. Дополнение. Подопыт 0 доставить для дальнейших экспериментов и возможного кондиционирования. Психологическое профилирование покажет, что наиболее эффективная тактика будет взятие студентов в заложники. Сохраниться можно, спасибо. Найс. Блять, это говно прямо здесь. Не та кнопка. Придется панацелин использовать. Перепутал немножко клавиши. Блять, на них не действует моя сингулярность, ее надо прокачивать. Вообще не действует. Нахер.
Everyone okay up there?
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected.
Сейчас все обследуем. Походу ни хрена.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology. Why don't you come out peacefully? Your cousin Joanna is already on the shuttle, Octavia. Don't you want to make sure she's safe? What?
Полетели. Да, ну ты гонишь, что ли? Octavia.
Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now. This is a multi-core shield prototype based on cyclonic barrier tech. It'll hold off your guns for hours.
Да? Ну, как скажешь.
We don't have time for this. Edie?
Of course. Please remain still.
Бам.
Nice shield. Maybe the Alliance needs it, with a few tweaks. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Блин, жаль, конечно. Да, не пойду. Ну, ничего. Ничего страшного.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Okay. Привет. Важный тест. Денежки номер 262Б Родригес. Статус захват приоритет альфа цель живой любой ценой. Объект ценен благодаря высокой обучаемости. Несмотря на ограниченные биотические способности, считается пригодным кандидатом для одурманивания и модификации в рамках программы Фантом. Понятно. Фантомыч. Так. Ну, поехали. Бабай. Ублюдки, блин, с промытыми мозгами. Где кто? Никого не вижу. Увидел. Бам, блядь. Бабах. Ебать вас, вы чё? Полегче. Да ладно тебе. Че, я дымлюсь, что ли? Кто там еще? Ебать. Нахер. Протаранил. О боже. Там мой брат. Да? Все. Не спешите только, надо все осмотреть в этой комнате. Подождите, подожди. О, так пропустил. Теперь погнали.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Родригес приезжали.
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Бам. О, начал накет сервер, как старые добрые. Полетели.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Хуй с ними.
Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist?
Кулак.
Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Они готовы к бою.
Damn right they are.
Get ready for the big leagues, kids.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would you have a swear jar or something?
Пятачок за матерок.
Your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Пятачок за матерок.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Какое финансирование? 12500. Жестко. Вот терминус подразделения спектров в войсках Анаров и Дрелов. Альянс Кали Сандерс, отряд биотиков, Джек. Это флот Альянса, Касуми. Кто? Турианец. 79-й Турианский флот.
Yes, Commander?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Халявил.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
Ага. И гениально. Забор сейчас такие идеи.
You have an encrypted message from a
Миранда!
Miranda Lawson.
Миранда, мое сердце забилось.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. Commander?
Сейчас надо поговорить только с другими. Сразу прочтем сообщение от Миранды.
So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her.
Как
Anyway, nice
праздник.
job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap. Commander?
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit. Hello, Shepard.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Угу. Чувствую себя намного лучше от Кайдена Ленка. Привет, Шепард. Я все еще в больнице, но уже хожу, ем твердую пищу и досаждаю медсестрам. Наверное, скоро меня отсюда погонят. Если будешь на цель, заглядывай. Я в той же палате. С благодарностью, Кайден. Переслано. Спасибо. От Стивен Хакет. Переслаем письмо от Кали Сандерс. Тема. Спасибо. Кому Стивен Хакет. Здравствуй, капитан. У меня не было времени должным образом поблагодарить вас, когда вы спасли нас в Академии. Адмирал Хакет согласился переслать вам мое письмо. Мой студент сейчас на дежурстве, а я всем, чем могу, помогаю в работе над Горном. Это потрясающий проект, самый сложный из всех, что я видела. Самые технически подкованные мои ребята остаются, чтобы принять участие в проекте, и когда я вижу, как они работают, вот за кем будущий капитан. Этот проект ознаменует многие поколения человеческого прогресса. И благодарить за все это будут вас. С наилучшими пожеланиями, Кали Сандерс. Встретимся на цитадели от Миранда Лоусон. Шепард. Я рада, что с тобой ничего не случилось. Можно только гадать, какую чепуху Ленс придумал в свое оправдание. Хорошо, что ты в безопасности. Буду ждать на цитадели в доке Д-24. Миранда. Тимурыч. Наконец-то хоть кто-то в чате.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Так, Лиара, что-нибудь скажешь?
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
У вас же все биотики.
School includes biotic training programs.
Да.
It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud. Perhaps we can talk later.
Так, Женни нет. Звонок Калли Сандерс Джек. Джек, Сандерс, привет. Детишек смотришь? Сандерс, как они, Джек? Нормально, дерзно. Надолго это? У меня же дел до хрена. Я хотел тебе сказать, мне удалось убедить друзей из Альянса расстаться с биотическим усилением, который ты с детьми испытывала в Академии. Можешь забрать в институт? Блин, это который L3X1. Ты представляешь, как я всем могу навалять, если такой поставлю? Да уж, можно представить. Береги себя. Да, ага, это спасибо. Письмо к Александру Дэвиду Андерсону. Дэвид, это письмо ты получишь не сразу. Придется еще поискать на Земле работающее экстранет-соединение. Я добралась до того здания, которое мы строим. Устройство не готово еще и наполовину, но это уже самая потрясающая конструкция из всех, что я видела. Дэвид, я бы очень хотела, чтобы это увидел и ты. Мысль об этом дает мне надежду. Береги себя ради меня. Тут Миранда мне письмо прислала. Миранда ждет меня. Я очень этому рад. Наконец-то, моя любимая Мирандочка.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane. You have to admit, though, she did see through Cerberus back in the day. I might have even listened, but her tattoos gave me a headache every time she walked. Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the elusive man fires Lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over?
Нормальный подход. Дисциплина.
I wish they had had a Grissom Academy for Turians when I was growing up. Always wanted to learn how to paint. Now I mostly paint walls with Reaper blood. Not the same, but it's a living.
Жизненно, жизненно, блядь.
Not right now.
Сука, Гарус. Жизненно ему кровью рисовать. Ой.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back.
Он давно вернулся, старуха, ты чего?
But I think he actually likes them.
Никого не было, говорю же.
Just reviewing some charts. Just reviewing some charts.
Блин. Старуха только сейчас Гаруса заметила. Гарус уже, блин, не знаю, часов 5. Тусит. Она только сейчас его заметила. Ну, бывает, как бы, с возраст. Масса не в трендах. Ага. Понял. По-моему, тут кто-то потерялся, не? Кого-то не хватает. Где он? Ясно. Вниз ушел. Нахера?
Commander, I was exploring.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Вот и хомячка, верно?
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters. During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive.
Согласен.
Commander. Commander.
Так.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
Короче, соглашаемся.
She can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are
Да хорош.
better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Блин, Доннелли, какой же ты тупой.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Commander?
Что во второй части тупой, что в этой. Просто тупой. Его тянка это попускает вечно. И Тали попускал во второй части. Тут теперь Сузи попускает. И... Адамс. Кайф, хорошие новости. Намерения жнецов. Какой город станет следующим? Вы узнаете после рекламы. Сука.
Cerberus stealthily strikes star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Вон с корабля.
Not right now, Alex.
Let me know when we do.
Сука. Вон с корабля.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
В очередной раз.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
Летающую вебку?
Sir.
Нафига?
That Jack is a mean SOB, but kind of hot. If you like that.
Мне не нравится.
So, Anderson and Sanders.
Говорю сразу.
That's quite a couple.
Вот Миранда другое дело.
My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Hey.
Совпадение? Не думаю. Так. Это я там нашел. О, нашел мнемовизор. О, это мне надо. Мнемовизор нужен. О, это тоже надо. Это не надо. Это тоже не надо. Отлично. Так, посмотрим. Раньше туалет тут был, по-моему, а тут зеркальце. Поменяли местами зачем-то. Вообще у меня автоматическая стоит, мне не обязательно кормить самому. Так, полетели на цитадель. Мирандочку встретим. Туалет с душем вместе, это, конечно, топич. Тебя раздельно? Сыра сельская. У меня тоже сейчас раздельно. И дома раздельно. В Красноярске вместе было. Так. Доки Альянса.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Нет.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
О, Миранда, Миранда, Миранда. Вот она, Миранда.
Shepard, there you are.
Что так холодно, не понял. О.
I know, and I'm sure
Не, я никогда не жил с кем-либо.
it's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Я уж 5 лет один живу.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
Блин, а ты не можешь ей сказать, чтобы она не заходила, пока ты не закончишь? Я бы лично так сказал. Так.
Shepard, it's so good to finally see you.
А я тебя.
You too, Miranda.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
Бытовух, конечно,
I'm sure it
руинит.
was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Ужасно.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago.
Ну, они ж дауны.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Долгосрочный.
Not surprising. Shepard, am I still part of your plan?
Конечно, ты часть моего плана. Конечно, ничего не изменилось.
Miranda, things are never going to be easy for us. But I'll always want you in my life.
No second thoughts? This is your chance to back out.
Ни за что.
No.
It was hard to be away from you. Surprised myself how attached I got. I'm not good at attached.
Just stay close from now on, alright?
Реально, где? Почему не было?
I wish I could. I really do.
Ну, полгода не виделись. Отвыкли друг от друга.
What is it?
У нее своя жизнь, у меня
I
своя.
haven't heard from my sister Oriana for a while.
Я полгода на земле тусил под охраной, она полгода...
Your sister?
Не знаю, где была.
Yes. I don't want
На
to
цитадели,
overreact,
наверное.
but- Well, there's a lot going on.
За сеструхой наблюдала.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
Удачи! И пошел! Между нами ничего не кончено. Пока. Ну это, удачи. Сука.
What do you need from me?
I knew you'd want to help, and I'm grateful. But you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
Мне пора идти, сука, эти ответы. Удачи. Мне пора идти. Все кончено. Блин, ну да, эти ответы, это просто.
You will.
Так, Цербер.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me. But he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
Так твой отец.
Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Не слышал от тебя.
Did you try to contact me when I was back on Earth?
A visit by the former Cerberus second in command would have been disastrous.
Any kind of secret communication would have looked even worse. I was tempted to break in and see you.
That would have been tough to explain.
Right. Fun and games till they arrested me or just shot me on sight. I had to play it safe. For both of us.
I understand.
Так, следы ведут в
If
цитадели.
you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Ariana.
Да, кто это? Все.
I've got to get back.
Теперь точно надо идти.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Конечно, умная. Вообще идеальная. Да, это молодец. Это молодец. А то, как помнишь, как в первой части баба, которая меня напугала. Просто, блядь, всех убила, лишь бы ее паренька не трогали. Просто пиздец. Ёбнутая. Тут, если бы она решила бы на все наплевать, это было бы... Ну, это было бы хуже для нас, для всех. И для меня, и для нее. Это бы все осложнило. О боже, Кортес. Грустит.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert.
Ага. Жму.
I'm glad you came.
Уже нажал, проверяй. Наверное, должен был подойти, обнять его.
I just need a few moments to myself.
Да не фу, гей, просто после Миранды, это, знаешь, после меда, вот эта вот ложка дегтя, вот моментально, тут же, моментально, в закусочку. 6-5. Келли, Миранда, Келли, блин. Обожаю вас, девочки.
Well, I followed your advice. What do you think of my new look?
Отлично.
You always look great, Kelly.
Oh, you. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like me, but I guess that's the point. Kelly Chambers is no more. Citadel Records now show me as Felicia Hannigan of the mining vessel Typhoon.
Pleased to meet you, Felicia.
No, you can call me Kelly. These refugees have no place to
Да не,
go.
лучше не говорите этого. Чем грубить, во-первых. Во-вторых, вдруг она опять рыжая станет и ее пристрелят из-за этого. Мало ли. Зачем рисковать жизнью такой девочки? Так, Гарус есть, а поговорить с ним нельзя.
I find the best advanced battlefield strategy is to have more bullets than the other guy.
Сейн.
I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Так, ну я с Ари еще не закончил. Блин, ну как не хватает Келли Чамберс на Нормандию. Келли Чамберс, Миранду. Вместо вонючей трейнер Келли Чамберс. Вместо Кортеза Миранду. Конечно, будем.
Not yet.
А, чё его сына его не нашел? Я же весь космос облетал. Где его сын? Хер его знает.
I think I've recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal.
20 тысяч. О, с Волосом приятно иметь дело.
Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help. Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can. Thank you again, Earth Clan.
Где его сын, пока что не очень понятно. Так, пойдем к Белли, может, заглянем. О, продолжение. Поехавшая старушка. Представляю, как она ее заебала.
Here, why don't I take care of these for you? Would that help?
Yes. Yes, please. You know, you remind me of someone. My son. He's dating an Asari. She looks remarkably like you do. He's so very happy.
Thank you. That's wonderful, ma'am.
Земля металлом твоему сынку. Чамберс не лесбиянка. Лесбиянка-трейнер.
It never rains, but it that bad. Things here. People are walking around eyeballing. Yeah.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment.
Ну-ка, может, в баре кто? Джеймс. Так, рано. В больницу нам точно надо. А маленке лучше стало.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better way.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Perhaps we will keep up via the X.
Так. Что там с Мишелью?
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
Нет.
I'm actually here to see you.
Oh, really? How can I help you?
Беженцы.
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff.
12 врачей всего лишь.
Quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Чё такое 12 врачей? Чё так мало?
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Я хотел точно такую же толстовочку купить, понимаешь? Я искал в интернете, не нашел ее. Нигде не мог ее найти. Максимум бэушную нашел. Но и бэушную я брать не буду. Как бы. Я хотел ее купить, в ней сидеть, стримить, 3-й масс. И жетон купить. Ну, жетон как бы 2 недели ждать не хочется. Но если бы я толстовку нашел, я бы брал вместе с жетоном. Я не нашел. Нигде такое не продается больше. О, встал.
Shepard, if If you came to spring me, you're late. I'm getting out soon.
Good to hear.
Maybe you already saw the vid, but I accepted Udina's offer.
Inspector Caden Alenko.
Звучит внушительно.
Only the second human Spectre. It's humbling. Udina thinks they may have a pretty big ceremony, even with the war. And he says a celebration will give folks something hopeful to latch onto.
Готов.
You ready to take on that responsibility?
You set the bar pretty high, but I'll do my best. It's strange. On Mars, I should have died. The promotion from Anderson, Spectre status. These are terrible days. But I've been lucky.
Ты лучший.
Can't think of a more deserving candidate.
That means a lot. I'm happy. I want to serve.
I thought you might want to join the Normandy.
Yeah. I have thought about that. I just need to get out of here first, though. Take care of some things. I've been trying to locate my old Spec Ops squads. My students from Biotics Division.
Any luck?
No. Probably went underground, but they'll turn up. If they were easy to find, they wouldn't be doing their jobs.
Well, let me know when you're out. Take care, Spectre Alenko.
Спектр Аленко. Второй спектр человек. Ну, по идее, первым Андерсон должен быть, а он третьим, да, но Андерсона попустил ли? Так что... Да.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Так, короче, надо кучу дерьма еще найти.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Короче, нужно найти всякого дерьма в космосе много. Но это... Ну, у меня множество систем еще закрыто. Почему? Потому что по сюжету не продвинулся. Вот. Поэтому эти все тут ожидают.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell them about it.
Так, там история двух лесбиянок мне не очень интересно. Вот это вот интересно. Блин, кайф. Элка скомбайнер — это оружие, броню и похоронные услуги. Это там они бабки просто гребут во время войны, пипец. Вот, короче, тоже, если война будет, продавать оружие. А лучше похоронные услуги продавать, то еще будет больше прибыли. Так.
You're back, huh? Any luck out there?
ХЗ.
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Нормально.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to the Centurion Warhead.
Конкуренция, ну да, да. Я думаю, все равно при большом спросе, если будет много помирать, то найдется для каждого клиент.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Так.
Hello, Shepard.
Восемь очков. Грену прокачаем. Мощность. Радиус. Мощность твой. Так, а договорился, да, с Аракой? Оружейный барон. Не знаю такого фильма. Или ты заказал его мне? Я посмотрел на стримчике хороший фильм.
Everything right now. Nothing to do about it. We each stand duty in our own ways. At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again? They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit.
А ты копишь с 3 аккаунтов?
Shit. I'm sorry.
They hadn't. If he hadn't drawn their fire, well, we wouldn't have made it.
Nope, not a goddamn chance. I couldn't have done that. What he did.
Можно, короче, если я в шутер ни в какие не хочу онлайновые играть, который популярный, или в какое-то дерьмо всякое, типа Valorant меня надолго не хватило, то можно смотреть фильм какие-нибудь или аниме и накручивать зрилов. И импакт будет этого. Импакт будет. Людишки любят такое.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket.
Отлично.
I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
Так, давай расскажи про них.
Are the Blood Pack falling in line?
With Grill in charge, where all systems go. It's his voice, but my words. Couldn't have asked for a better puppet. The Blood Pack have committed 2,000 Vorcha to the cause.
2000 ворка. Нормально.
Is Darner Boss cooperating with you now?
Getting General Araka off the Blue Suns back did the trick. Voss still thinks he'll be getting me on mine, idiot. But he's committed his veteran soldiers to me. In turn, I commit them to you.
What have we gained by having the Eclipse at our disposal?
Блять, смотрю на нее, так не хочу на Омегу, просто пиздец. Какая хуйня. Я знаю, что это мало, это на... Это просто... Их жнец с одной клешней задавит. Валяется лоу. Блять, сука. Как же не хочу. Как же я не хочу. На Омегу просто хочу. Ну нахуя такое говёное DLC делать? Ну оно еще первое было. Я купил в таком ажиотаже. Кайф, кайф, кайф. DLC новое. Кайф. И когда я начал играть, трейлер был мега эпичный. И когда запускаешь, это просто пиздец. Такое обрыганство на экране. Разрешение на доступ в Цитадель. Инструкторы Гриммского Академии просили Цитадель выделить помещение для обучения молодых студентов, которые спаслись от нападения на Академию, но еще не готовы воевать вместе с старшими студентами. Власти Цитадели найдут помещение для студентов, если инспектор одобрит запрос. А чё, Кадиналенко не может одобрить запрос? О, это надо. А чё, Спектр Ленка не может? Блять, сразу турянец. Миранда съебалась. Серьезно. Встреча с друзьями мемориале Цитадель. От кого? Лейтенант Стив Кортес. Шепард, когда вы покинули мемориал беженцев, я встретил старую знакомую, помогающую колонистам в тылу. Она и ее товарищи, бывшие пилоты Альянса, и притом чертовски хорошие. Они оставили службу, чтобы обживать фронтир. Сейчас они остались без жилья, когда я сказал им о сборе войск, они сразу же хотели присоединиться. Я прикрепил к письму их контактные данные, которые нужно прислать Хакету. Надеюсь, они пригодятся. Еще раз спасибо за помощь, мне намного легче. Может, при следующем визите на Цитадель загляну в чистилище. Выпьем вместе, Стив? И такой музон. Тутун, тутун. Встреча со Стивом в баре святилища. Тутун, тутун. Сука. Выпьем вместе. Тутун. Можно после любой фразы эту музыку добавлять. Блять. Когда Сибирь тутум. Где гендосы, блядь? Тутум. Ой. Они там 6 месяцев разрабатывали, по-моему, они 3 месяца. 6, полгода. Судно дипломатов. Дипломатические корабли Соларианского, Турианского и Кроганского флотов парят на расстоянии друг от друга вне дальности поражения орудий. После обмена сообщениями стороны решили, что нейтральным местом для встречи дипломатов может послужить Нормандия. То, что это не произошло раньше, показывает, что дальнейшие переговоры будут нелегкими.
The Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
Обожаю соларианских Далатрес.
The Krogan has a name. Erdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure.
Тишина такая, лекарство. Нихуя, просто нихуя. Что вас пугает? Реально, а что не так-то? Что не так?
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Delatrash, you may not like him, but
По тонкому льду ходят.
Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing, wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Вам пришлось.
That decision saved the galaxy. The Rachni were devouring everything in their path.
And what the Rachni started, the Krogan tried to finish. We simply traded one enemy for another. I won't let history repeat. Curing the genophage will doom us all.
Нет выбора.
Whether you like it or not, we need Krogan help to win this war.
And what happens when the war is over?
We'll find a new way to keep the peace.
And they'll break it.
Enough. This is all theoretical. It would take years to formulate a cure. There's no time.
My information says otherwise.
Да?
A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our...
Malin.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments.
Я же убил Мелана.
So the Delatrass here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Да. Манипулировали.
Where did you get this?
Ну, в данный момент. А не тогда, в прошлом. Тогда в прошлом нет.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Delatrass, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
Мне похуй.
What does it matter? Palaven is burning right now. Earth is burning right now. If it takes a cure to cement this alliance, then that's what I'm doing.
He's right. The hard truth is we don't have a choice. Give Rex what he wants.
Or none of us will survive long enough to know who was right or wrong.
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences...
Заткнись.
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now.
Блять, задушили соларианскую Делатрессу. Просто со всех сторон на нее все расы. Просто турианцы, которые должны, по идее, помогать. Просто, блять, отвернулись нахуй. Кроганы вечно ненавидят их. И люди, которые все боятся, тоже недолюбливают их. Просто все на нее надавили, просто пиздец. Она сейчас всех нас ненавидит. Тупо сейчас создать лекарство против, создаст новый генофаг, блядь, против всех. Против людей и против не людей. Против турианцев. Так, кого возьмем с собой? Так. Давай Ляру и Гаруса возьмем. Да, уже мух перестала есть, как бы, и нормально. Левел 2. Левел 2. Бля, какой визор. Я клянусь, на месте Делатресса такую бы злость в себе после этого держал. Так бы я потом всем мстил. Так бы всем просто колеса палки бы понаставлял. И что-то не так. Попугай их.
Who said anything about acting?
Just try to keep it verbal.
Are you going to lecture me on restraint, Shepard?
What are you talking about?
I found out you had access to Malin's data.
Ясно.
Destroyed it.
Careful, Rex. Shepard's
Во-во-во, полегче.
Is he? These females are my people's best and last hope of...
Полегче, Рекс, полегче. Мы все тут друзья.
Whose side are you on, Shepard?
Ляру бы в пионерку переодеть с Кэнди Бобером или беретом. Вообще няшка будет. Так. Я не жалею о содеянном. Я мужик. Ясно?
Krogan weren't ready for a cure.
And now that you need us to fight the Reapers, we are. You're using us just like the Solarians.
Рекс, давай-ка переставай думать.
Rex?
Commander, I have the Solarian base on...
По-моему, у нас бунт намеревается. Гарус чует бунт за версту.
We'll sort this out later.
Согласен? Потом поговорим. По-моему, тут что-то намечается нехорошее. По-моему, Рекс мне не очень доверяет.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dolatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word.
Сука.
Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Погнали.
Rex!
Сюда! Жалкие, блин, ящерицы.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Бам! Сука, не могу. Вот так вот. Вот так вот, Рекс. Понятно? Тихо. Свои, ёпта. Вы должны извиниться. Оскорбление Альянса, ёпта. Оскорбление всего человечества. Я этого не потерплю. Насрать на Крогана. Вы человека оскорбляете. Поставляя на него оружие. Или что? Дробаш Клеймор, кстати, у него, у Рекса.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
Что за информация?
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Удобно все спрятать.
Seems like a good place to hide things you don't want the galaxy to know about. Like female Krogan.
I'm aware of how this must look, but it was for their own good. They were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. We brought them here to stabilize their condition.
Ну, конечно. И опыт заодно провести.
I'd like to see them.
Of course, I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Так, ща подойду, надо на балкончик призакрыть. Холодно немного. Заодно водички принес. Так. Поехали. Что тут у нас есть? Бля, я вебку не включил, да? Так, что тут у нас есть?
Please don't touch that. As I said, Commander, don't touch that. Again, I would ask you to refrain from touching that. Perhaps don't touch that means something different in your language. I would rather not refer this matter to the human embassy. Touch it all you want. You'll never find out what it does. Are humans really so deprived of stimulus that they must insist on touching everything? I'm afraid if you keep touching that, you risk a diplomatic incident. Further manipulation of that object is grounds for further admonishment. Really? You must stop touching that. Once more, the Solarian Union formally requests that you not touch that. Fine. If you are so enamored of that object, then I suggest you get your own feces analyzed. We've already been down that road. No more.
Анализатор фекалий. Ой, блин.
Agree with him or not, our orders are clear. Ensure the smooth handover of the Krogan detainees.
Who gave the order?
Our superiors. That's all that matters.
But they're gonna cure the genophage. Everything we've done to stop the Krogan will be for nothing.
When I want your opinion, I'll promote you. Until then, stay sharp and keep your mouth shut.
Согласен. Что-то он себе позволяет.
This is a restricted area. Please stay back.
Снова?
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? No wonder you're so soft. Too busy writing poetry about waterfalls. Shepard, I don't like this. I should be the one going in.
You might not like me much, Rex, but you're gonna have to trust me here.
I already gave you my trust. Back on Vermeer, remember?
И?
I could have put you in the ground that day, Shepard.
Поверил, и что, зря что ли поверил?
Make me regret that.
Bad blood isn't making this mission any easier.
I've no grudge with you, Garrus. This is up to Shepard now.
Как информатор.
Who tipped you off about the females here?
Let's just say it's someone more trustworthy.
Чё он мне не доверяет? Тучанка.
Back on the Normandy, you said Reapers were sighted on Tuchanka.
Clans Jorgal and Ravenor sighted a few landing parties. The Reapers are up to something.
Потому что Мелану работу уничтожил, и чё?
But it's our pile, and we'll fight to the last Krogan to keep it that way.
Когда тебе не нужна была эта работа. Женщина крови.
What do you know about these females?
They weren't fertile, so we used them as decoys to draw off enemies from the ones who were. But Malin's experiments changed that. These damn pyjacks stole them right out from under us.
Пыжаки.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat your women, Rex.
The females suggested it. We've had to make a lot of tough choices to ensure we don't all die off.
What a horrible way to live.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
See.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever since Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
I'll be going now.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
О, Дима. Наконец-то.
A psychoanalyst over in Intel told me the Turians can't hold out much longer. He's hearing the Reapers have them against the wall.
The Turians have the biggest fleet in the galaxy.
And we're only a few Mass Effect relays away from the whole mess.
Так. Майор Кирахи.
Commander Shepard, it's Major Kirahi. I'd heard you were coming.
Мы встречались.
I don't recall our meeting.
The battle for Vermine. I was a captain back then. That mission led to my promotion. Hold the line.
Mm-hmm.
You saved my men that day.
Good to see a friendly face, Major.
Oh.
Garrus Vicarian. Always a pleasure. And same to you, Dr. Tassoni.
Major.
Вот Оксан, ну, немного есть. Чуть-чуть на щеках. Ваши обязанности.
How did you get posted to this base, Major?
I led the team on Tuchanka that found the females. Nasty business. Malin may have meant well, but his operation was crude. Test subjects were unaccounted for. The females easily escaped his lab.
Так. Женщина Кроган.
What do you think about bringing the female Krogan here?
Our scientists say it's important to preserve the females. Evolutionary paradigms. I say when people know you're hiding something valuable, they'll want to steal it. Either way, I have my orders. They'll be your problem soon enough.
Вермайер.
I guess we're both still feeling the effects of Vermeer.
Yes, ironic. You destroyed the genophage cure, yet now it's the key to...
На любителя, я бы сказал, на любителя.
Your standoff with Erdnot Rex's legend within STG.
Рекс тут со мной.
I'm sure you saw Rex's entrance.
Our colonies 3 systems away saw it.
Yes, and he's rather angry about the security arrangements.
Я тоже.
Apologies, but better that than a Krogan with a shotgun wandering the base.
Я тоже недоволен. На человека посмели направить оружие. Как вы посмели вообще? Пицы.
Are the Solarians prepared for war with the Reapers?
I've heard what they're doing to your Earth. I'm not sure any species can prepare for that. Though rumors suggest you're building a superweapon of some kind.
С комментариев.
There were rumors I was dead, too. You can't believe everything.
Except, you were dead.
Was I?
Неужели? Меры безопасности.
Security seems high. Are you expecting trouble?
Our motto in STG is to always expect trouble. Failing that, create trouble for someone else. Our enemies have the same idea.
Так, ну, я пойду.
Nice seeing you again, Major.
Likewise. And, Commander, regardless of what the politicians decide, you can count on my support retaking Earth.
You do that?
Consider it my way of returning a favor. It would be an honor to fight alongside you
Блин,
again.
Дима, ну у тебя и вкусы, конечно. Любишь побольше.
Good day.
Кошмар.
Air defenses report unidentified craft skirting our inbound approach vectors.
Опа.
I was starting to forget what peace sounds like. You'd never know that a war for the whole galaxy is happening right now.
The Solarians can't stay out of it forever. Though seeing this, I can't really blame them for trying.
I don't like what I'm hearing. What? There was an outbound comm traffic 20 minutes ago from inside the base.
And?
A burst transmission, fully encoded, with no identity signature.
No signature? That's against protocol.
Реально вот фейс.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Так, падок Викс.
Send confirmation. You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
Надейтесь. Женщина Кроган.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine.
Да, например, уничтожение вас.
Not galactic politics.
Эволюция. Мы есть эволюция. Я эволюция.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready. Now take this elevator down, and someone will...
Но я же не нахожусь на грани вымирания. Целая раса, которая находится на грани вымирания.
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
Поднесите. Лицо красивое. Чем тебе не нравится лицо? О!
Shepard, excellent timing.
Морден.
Good to have you here. Morden. Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
По-прежнему наблюдательный.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
Так, работа Мелана.
Is it because we destroyed Malin's research?
Unlikely. Cellular degeneration in progress when females discovered. Couldn't help them.
Так, мне нужно это лекарство.
I need that cure to get the Krogan to support me.
Understood, but don't have it yet. Need to hurry. One survivor can synthesize cure from her tissue.
Что-то грубо, Дима.
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
Да, да, я пришел именно это сделать, чтобы лекарства не было. Что за беспокойство?
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people.
А у меня тоже хорош. У меня сейчас каждый день хорошее настроение. Я же в Узецке закончил, диплом на 4 защитил, если ты не знал еще. Это 30 июня была защита. Так, мне нужен козырь для торга.
So, I'm useful to you.
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off.
Secure all data to off-site location.
Да, как же не хочется крагианочку.
What's happening? We have multiple ships inbound.
Даже представлять не хочется. В формате стрима защитил, да, с этим микрофоном, с веб-камерой. В формате стрима защитил. Наушников. Вот точно как я сидел сейчас, точно так же сидел.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Bam.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures. Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
Подбодрить Кроган. Так, Морден, она нужна целая.
Morton, no scratches. Everything depends on her.
Understood. Get to elevator, Shepard.
Там вопросы лоховские, конечно, были. Так. Здесь что-то есть, я уверен. Варно-изолирован, ворка-изолирован. Образцы ягод. Ясно. Почему-то не могу взять аптечку. Опыт почему-то не могу взять. О. Нет, не так. Тимур, у тебя же диплом через 2 года только, расслабься. Все равно все забудешь, что я тебе скажу. рыбки плавают. Так, вы Патрики поставили, отлично. Жаль, у меня Патриков нету, они все эгоисты. На себя все прокачали. Бам. Я-то в порядке, вот это, по-моему, черт не очень. ФГО, что это за игра такая? Какая-то необычная, видимо. Все, понеслась. Ярить? Ясно. Где эти твари? Блять, я не вижу. Полетел. Помойку. Все? Ясно. Помойку. Нахуй. Шепард Джеймса? Не, еще не трахнул. Ясно, Дима. Ясно, понятно. Красавцы. Да, все ясно, Дима, все ясно. Жаль. А! Nice.
Careful. There goes the next shadow. Could have sworn he was muttering to Sony, though.
Not funny.
Это Соня. И бежит мстить. Нормально, хорошо, что Гаруса взял. Гаруса всегда поддержит диалог, беседу. Не вижу никого. Поджарьте. Где кто? Техник мертв, да? Окей, красавцы. Милые песики. О, а вот и это. Тело.
Are you okay? Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
Your bargaining chip is still alive.
Козырь для
Females
торга.
kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan alliance with Turians, Reapers left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target.
Бам. Все кроме должны выйти. Тут я согласен. Это я согласен, кстати. Так, в помойку, господа. Зря вы тут остановились. Не ваша остановка. Давай, Рекс. А Рекс, ты вообще управляешь челноком? Ты умеешь? Ладно, ждем, пока дым кончится, наверное.
Hang on. We're trying to get to you, Morton.
Не сейчас же убивать Кроганов, а вообще в целом. Они не нужны, народ. Это варвары. Агрессивная страна, агрессивная нация. А с кем воевать? Кроме них никто и не воюет. Оружие без цели. Да нет, не жуки. Жуки это рахни. Бам.
Commander, stay back. Hostiles just down the hall.
Is there an easier way around?
You could say that.
Стоит, конечно, такой мусор этот. Ты хочешь такое дерьмо?
Go, Commander. I'll cover you.
Я получше, Гарус, уж поверь. Тебя говном не снаряжу. Ловите! Миранда, мы уже встретились с ней. Чё, все? Чё, с турелью, говорите, разобраться? Давайте найдем ее для начала. Где же турель? Разбираемся с турелью. Чё, прикрываешь? Прикрывай. Что-то не вижу турелей. Она спряталась где-то, да? Да я свой.
Morton was right. Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Имбомер, я точно таким же классом играю, которым ты играл. Я одну гренку закинул, все умерли. Это она еще на максимум не прокачана. Безумие. А ты все ныл, класс говно. У тебя любой класс будет говно в твоих руках. Ясно. Песика-то за что? Инженером, разве? По-моему, ты адепт был, не? О. Подождешь. Наверху есть что-нибудь? Так, внизу. О! Ничего не упускаем. Солдатыч. Нахер. Что-то еще есть. Это сингулярность, я так понимаю, Лиара, а это моя. Сравните. Она у нее на максимум. Рекомендуется. Да. Дай все осмотреть, Лиара, не спеши. Точно должен быть где-то рядом. А вот и пушечка, которую Гарус хотел. Все, идем.
How are you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This truce must be important to you.
Earth's survival depends on getting you out of here alive. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope not Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female.
Фертильная женщина.
I'll see you up top.
Какая имба, у него пулемет обычный. Просто Гарус сам по себе имба. Блин, мне Орел нравится, реально. Пушка. Это он вообще не прокачанный, если что, Орел. Орел вообще не прокачанный. Лечу. Блин, а куда мне-то? Мне не вперед, мне назад, что ли? Получается так? Враги, походу, кончились. А, не, еще один. Подождешь. По-любому что-нибудь лежит. Завались. Чего нет? Блять, серьезно? Серьезно? такое может быть? Так я не вижу никого.
Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Я такой впервые вообще увидел. Пустая локация, тут ничего нет. О, ну поехали. На меня сразу нацелился, моих двух игроков проигнорил. Забавно.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable.
Чё, поехали? Кстати, он уже мертв почти. Он умер. Куда Атлас делся? Что-то не... Я что-то не понял. Рано расслабляться. Не расслабляемся. Что-то я не понял, куда робот делся. Ясно. Что-то какой-то легкий файт. Ни разу не умер, даже близко нигде не был ни разу. Как можно умирать, непонятно. В Грисомской академии тоже ни разу не умер. Вторая часть тяжелее мне давалась. На штурмовике.
Let's make this quick.
С дороги. Так я что, не сам воюю? Суицидники 2.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
И бал у Шепарда было просто великолепно.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Мы же читали доклад Шепард, если я их допрашиваю, не взрываются.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
Даже спросить нельзя. Оп. Он прям на этом проекте стоит, я так понимаю, или что? Рядом он где-то. Тум-ту-ту-ту-тум. Рожок мороженого. Или микрофон огромный. Что-то никого нет. Где турянец-то?
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
Согласен.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Упрямый.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
И простая задача.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morton. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Надеюсь, того стоит.
Rex, I hope you realize Turians are dying while we sort this out.
The genophage has been killing the Krogan for 1,000 years. This is how it feels.
We'll be in medbay if you need to speak. Eve requires more tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
У меня нет превозмогания в Масче. Что ты перепутал, это не Гатан.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Сука, я не могу. Как, знаешь, как кот с собакой. Постоянно грызутся между собой, пытаясь понравиться больше хозяину. Ой. Флот терминус. Бежавшие пилоты истребителей. Ларианцы. Майор Керахи.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Так, турянский корабль на Тучанке.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Solarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
Кроганы непривычный союз.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design,
Вот так вот.
working together.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort.
Жизнь животное.
Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Так, что-нибудь...
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are the Reapers are using our own tactics again. My civilization.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
I had.
Yes, I'm surprised.
War is full of surprise.
Блять, я пропустил все.
This one played to our advantage.
Сука, ладно. Так.
How are things on Palaven?
The Reapers are using.
I've seen.
Зачем-то начали что-то новое говорить.
My civilization.
Так.
The Krogan will make sure that doesn't happen.
Assuming you're successful with the cure.
We will be.
You have to be, Commander. I don't want to go down as history's last Primarch.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Зачем-то начали о чем-то новом говорить. Может, они сюда это будут говорить? Да. Так, Рекс.
I guess you really need this alliance, Shepard. You're willing to die for Krogan you already tried to exterminate.
We're both getting what we want.
We'd better.
You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Tough to say right now. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but...
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
Так, после излечения.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the
Ясно.
Solarians.
Ну вот.
I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
Правда?
If somebody did that to humanity, I'd want some payback.
I guess that's why you wiped Malin's work. You figured I'd feel the same way. Well, I don't. The Council would just invent some new way to put us down. It could be even worse than the genophage. My people aren't going through that again.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Так, Рахни.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? I watched the Queen die. They can't be back.
I know. I was there. I don't get it either. But our scouts found something. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
All right, then.
You think the Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map. Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful.
The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Ага.
And this is just with a skeleton crew. You should see this ship when it's fully staffed.
Oh, no, Commander. I'm not complaining. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox. Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards. Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on. Commander?
Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die. And now that's about it.
Yeah?
So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the
О
Batarians
боже.
or the Vorcha?
Кроганы, пушечное мясо.
I don't love the Krogan either. But we need shock troops that can stand against Reaper forces.
Yeah, they stood against the Rachni too. Look how that worked out.
Not too well for the Rachni.
Okay, point taken. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists. Commander?
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000
Тысяча.
over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention. Morden sent me a nicely crafted message. It seems he recalls our conversations about the Solarian equivalent of transhumans.
If I could, I'd stop you right.
Transhumans have some of their brain's abilities, such as memory, supplemented or entirely replaced by cybernetics. Legal definitions vary from planet to planet. The Solarians embrace the concept. Humans have diverse and contentious opinions.
Do my implants make me a transhuman?
That would be telling.
What?
I'm sorry. It was a joke. You are fully human. Cerberus extensively reconstructed you, but your brain functions are organic.
Don't ever do that again.
Hello, Shepard.
Это Сузи душит постоянно.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Новая информация. Привет, Шепард. Давно не общались. Хорошо, что тебе удалось выбраться с Земли и что Лиара с тобой. Правильно поступили, что забрали ее с того старого корабля. Меня от него уже тошнило. А еще этот дрон. Не знаю, как он умудрялся отыскивать меня на таком большом корабле, даже после того, как я отключил систему обнаружения. Мне удалось найти для тебя кое-какую информацию. Поговори с Глифом. Надеюсь, это поможет делу. Нам тут нелегко приходится, Ферон. Держать строй, майор Кирахи. Капитан, рад был снова увидеть вас на Суркеше, пусть и при не совсем благоприятных обстоятельствах. Похоже, что судьбой нам уготовано встречаться исключительно в случаях всегалактической опасности. Быть посему. Своим письмом я хочу лишний раз напомнить, что Гор непременно поможет вам, если в том возникнет необходимость, вне зависимости от политической обстановки. Вы пришли нам на помощь в трудный час. Мы хотим поблагодарить вас за это. Желаю удачи. Майор Кирахи, 3-й штурмопол, группа особого реагирования.
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed. Commander.
Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander.
Ясно, никто не работает, все бухают.
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
I'm glad you think we're doing something right.
Yeah. We'll see if Shepard keeps that up.
И где поговорить с Глифом, как? Спартанская запись 1986, часть 3. Если то, что говорит Явик, правда, его народ был империалистом, терроризировавшим всю галактику. И, пожалуй, за то, чтобы вернуть те времена, он без колебаний пожертвовал бы всеми нами. Сегодня я перечитал свои старые записи. Да чего же они наивны? Получается, мы идеализировали Протан, потому что были ослеплены совершенством технологий. Неужели действительно посвятил свою жизнь изучению этой расы? Письмо от Киши доктора Одуолу. Я связывался со всеми ближайшими горно-торговыми базами, чтобы набрать достаточно платин для главного триггера. Того количества, что осталось у нас, с трудом хватит, чтобы покрыть кофеварку. Через час к нам прибыл корабль с 16 тоннами платины, подарком серого посредника. Затем он улетел, чтобы набрать еще сырья для проекта. Капитан корабля позже прислал мне письмо, в котором писал, что посредник будет следить за нашими потребностями. Это замечательно, но я теперь проверяю компьютер на наличие Ясно. Ноль эмоций. Поговорить с Глифом. Поговорил.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh? I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Maybe later.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful. put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Подозрительность это нормально.
Considering everything the Solarians have done to the Krogan, can you blame them?
Yes, Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand, but my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
A word when you have a moment, Shepard. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think, simulate conversation to promote new ideas, maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects. Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Currently stable, but lack of Malin's research data. Problematic.
Жаль.
There's nothing we can do about that now.
Жаль.
No.
Не хватает данных, Мэл. Очень жаль.
Will it affect the cure?
No, cure will remain viable, but Eve's long-term prognosis, doubtful.
Do what you can for her.
Of course.
Так, роганский иммунитет.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Так, утрата данных.
Wishing we'd saved the data?
Pointless to consider. Correct decision at the time.
Even if it would have helped now?
Recrimination's useless. Data lost. Have to deal with consequences. Would like more data, yes. Would make it easier to save Eve, but destroyed it. Tainted source, too dangerous, I thought.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Хороший вопрос.
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
I wanted to thank you for saving my life, Commander. Even if it was to serve your own ambitions.
Krogan have always put their ambitions first. I would think you'd respect that.
Perhaps. But how well has that arrogance worked for us?
I brought you all the way here, and I still don't know your real name.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
Очень жестко.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Так, он будет пытаться отомстить.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern
Ну вот как после таких разговоров можно их вылечивать, не понимаю.
And that you can tell him.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they've become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How has Morton been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here...
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let
Интересно,
you
откуда
recover.
она-то знает?
That would be best. Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me.
Скрытие.
But only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus. I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped. The Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes?
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Ugh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth. Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Во второй части детали, которые...
Nothing to report.
Про них.
Shepard.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
Lose the piece or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
Во.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
Вот и все.
Commander.
Будет она тут еще спорить. О боже.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
Sir Kesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally, I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
Good to see you, Commander.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Sir Kesh.
Yeah?
I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell. More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Привет, Оникс. Так, как мое оружие называется? Найти не могу. Орел называется. Нормально. Так, 12 очков надо прокачать. Увеличить урон в отношении поднятой в воздух цели. Вот такое лучше, вот это. Мощность. Количество шрапнели. Мощность. Так, все на сегодня.